I've seen you on the internet, and you have more hits than any other magician in the world ever, put together probably. And some of the stuff you do is quite creepy. There are no boundaries with you, are there? You'll do anything. If it's in the sort of mind freak area, if it's in the pushing magic to the next level, you're prepared to do anything. How have you managed to sort of get the women on side? Because that's the tough thing, isn't it? Because this is sort of, oh, guys go and see the magic, the women go and see the Chippendales, but you've really made them love you. Is it because you're a sex symbol?
No, I don't look at myself in any way, shape, or form as a sex symbol or as, you know, is even attractive, quite honestly. I think what it is, honestly, it's the message. I think I put out positivity in a world where you can find so much negativity on your Twitter, on your, you know, on the internet, in schools. And I'm out there saying, look, I am no different than anybody here. I had a dream. I worked my ass off. I'm living my dream, and you can do it too. I'm not special. You know, I worked hard. And I think my message is to root for everybody to live their dreams and to make the most of their lives. And I think that really has resonated in such a global way for me with my fans that I think, again, it's people rooting for the person that's rooting for them. So, you know, I think people care. And it's interesting because it's about, I think the latest statistics were about 55 to 45 women versus men. So it's pretty close. But I'm so excited about so many different things that we're working on right now, which I wish I can tell you about, but there's a big announcement that will be happening this month about the future of my television career. That's all I can say. Okay, why don't you give me the exclusive? It could make me an awful lot of money. I'd love to. I'll make a deal with you as soon as I know when I can say it, because the party that's doing this with me wants to make the announcement, which I respect and understand, and they're paying a lot of money, so I got to respect them. But you've always been such a huge proponent. You've gave us the most amazing quote. I think it was last year. You said A+, and you've seen all the magic shows, and we certainly are using that quote, and we're very grateful to be able to use that quote, but we've worked very hard for it. But anything we can do for you and for your listeners, we are going to do. So you have a direct line to me. All right, good. Let's talk about the future and where you go. I mean, you're here for how long now? Because, I mean, I first saw this 4 years ago, and the show has evolved so much. Brand new show. A brand new show, loads of new tricks now. How long are you in it for at the moment? When are you out of contract? I have a 10-year deal. I just celebrated on Halloween of last year, my 4th anniversary. I got 6 more years to go. We have a 5-year option. We'll see what happens when we come to that. We'll cross that bridge. But I have 6 years left, and honestly, I'm not done with the show. I will be done with this show in about 6 months. I have new illusions going in that I've been working on, one of which for 17 years. I have a levitation that will revolutionize levitation as we know it in live performance. And that's a tribute to my incredible team and to Cirque du Soleil for giving me the opportunity to bring it to life. It's a crazy dream. And some other illusions along with new music, bringing in a lot of dubstep and some really cool music, costuming, redoing some of the lighting. I'm always tweaking. You know, Guy Laliberté said to me one time, a production, a show is a living organism, and it's so true. So you're here 46 weeks a year, you do 2 shows a night for 5 days a week. Keeping it fresh, I think, is probably the hardest thing. I've seen a lot of shows here that are tired, and it's no surprise. I mean, it's exhausting. There is no Believe by Cirque du Soleil without Criss Angel, and your energy tonight, again, is just like the last time I saw it, and the time before that, and the time before that. You give 100%. Where do you get that from? Where is that belief to go on stage and give it 100%? Well, I just feel it took me, as I say in the show, which is really true, it took me 18 years to become an overnight success. This is what I dreamt about. This is what I had a burning desire to live and to breathe and to do. And so even when I'm tired or if I'm sick, I've never missed a live performance, any performance for that matter, in my career. I perform sick, I perform with a hernia, I perform with torn ligaments, I have, you know, all sorts of medical conditions that I've performed with. I've never missed a show in my life. It's because I feel like people have paid a lot of money to come to Vegas, schedule it. They are excited about coming here. And I remember many years ago in the 90s when I came to Vegas and I was excited to see a magic show. And I won't say what magic show it is, and I won't even give you the wink, but I will tell you this, that it got canceled and I was so disappointed. And I never, ever want to make anybody have that disappointment, to feel that disappointment, because I know what it's like. And as long as I can get out of bed, I will be doing the show. And when I'm on stage, I'm always giving 110% along with my incredible cast and crew.
For those obsessive compulsive people listening on some digital device, you haven't got a rash and you're not having a good scratch. We've got the dogs here, just so people know, because there's been the odd strange noise that people might be wondering.
Yeah, I have. I've rescued these two beautiful German shepherds. One's a Czech shepherd, the other one's an American shepherd, and they have been just wonderful. One is named Chiclet, and the other one is named Oso. So in Spanish, it means gummy bear. It wasn't anything planned. It was the names that Oso. When I got Oso, that was his name. I didn't want to change it. And then Chiclet's real name was Piglet, which I hated, and so I named it Chiclet because it was my first dog when I was a little kid. So there you have it. So I love animals. They bring me so much joy, and I would encourage, everybody that's listening to this to get your dog spayed and neutered, or if you want an animal, if you want joy in your life and you can afford to do it, don't go to like a local shelter. Chiclet was going to be destroyed in 2 days, and I'm so happy that we were able to save her. She is an amazing dog. There's so many amazing animals out there that need great homes, and you don't have to spend money. You can save a life.
And it's great that you've got them here with you, because this is your family, isn't it? I mean, you're probably spending longer here than you are at home.
Yeah, I don't. I'm don't have children. These are my children, and they go with me everywhere. So so my animals go with me every day, everywhere I go, and I do spend a tremendous time here at the theater, and anywhere I go, they're with me. It makes me feel kind of at ease, and it just kind of feels like home.